Anyway, the second map is going to be played on the Ohana. I do want to confirm once more. Ooh, that's a quick scout, by the way, by HuK. 9 scout in PvT. Interesting. This game is a replay, by the way, guys. Obviously, we do not know the result. I've never casted a game in my life that I knew the result of. They played it this morning, I believe, because obviously it's hard to get a Korean and a European to play against each other live. But yeah, the first match was live, Sand vs Gunsy. This is a replay, just to confirm, but we are live. It was played this morning. I just got confirmed. So.
Actually, the rest of our games today will be casted from replay, but they were all played throughout the course of the morning and the early afternoon.
Of course, to guarantee you guys the best games, we could potentially force every player to wake up at 4 AM or just at 9 AM in the morning, but yeah, that's not gonna benefit the league anything. So we want to make it as comfortable for the players as possible, as long as the games are relevant and not 3 patches old.
Man, 9 AM? I've already been up for 4 hours.
Unless my parents come to visit, then you wake up at 4 PM.
Man, I feel like we had gone out the night before or something. I think I was hungover.
Hungover?
Yeah.
Isn't it hangover?
No, not in the past tense.
Okay.
I could say I had a hangover.
Cool. Strelok once more is going for the no gas fast expand build. HuK is going for a very quick expand, by the way. Oh, I love this build, by the way, from HuK, man. I know the production crew has a lot of fun right now.
Yeah, they're making jokes.
They're making jokes about our promo.
That's a very fast forge. This is the build that we saw
Hero
do yeah.
against Ryung. Right? Yeah, I love this build. I thought it looked so cool and it looked so safe. This is a really, really interesting build. And yeah, it works out really, really well on Ohana because of this high ground thingy over here. Makes it even harder for Marines to take down a cannon. And I love, by the way, that game. We did not cast it. It was played yesterday. But if you guys missed it, Ryu went for sort of for a 1-1 push off 2 base. So he went for a quick expand as well. They made a very quick push with a lot of Marines and some tanks. And it looked a little bit scary for Hero, but the way that Hero stayed passively for so long was so nice. One cannon here, warping around, another warping around. He hold back so long that eventually Rune is like, okay, I can't actually do this right now because charge is going to be ready. There are immortals on the field. I have to go back. That was so well played by Hero. If you guys have trouble pulling crazy expand strategies off as Protoss, watch that game of yesterday, Hero versus Ryung. I learned a lot from it.
HuK's saving so much
mana
boost.
Don't hit 100!
Why is he saving? Is it because he wants to get that upgrade going?
Yeah, I think so, but I don't know. There's always, you can never have 100. You should chrono boost probes, if anything.
No, either way, he's going to get that upgrade going fairly soon, as he is working on 2 gas.
But who are we, Ben, to say how HuK should spend his chrono boost?
Nobody.
Absolutely nobody.
But we can tell Damaga that he shouldn't put his 2 spires in the same place.
Yes. And he liked that.
He did.
Demon said he won a lot of games because of that, so that was nice.
HuK's only got 2 probes in each gas. Oh, I guess that's intentional. What are you going to do with that gas, HuK? I don't know. I just don't know, Kev.
One of the things once with Nama as well, I was casting a TVZ, and I said something about having supply depots in front of your command center when they just sacrifice banings all the time. And then Nama's like, that's very smart, Rotti, and then he always did it.
Sometimes we have good ideas, man.
He's like, yeah, I got it from your cast. I was like, oh, Nama, that's so sweet.
Nama. And then Nama went on to beat Idra on stream a couple times with battlecruiser rushes.
Nama is talented, man. He's just not.
He's really good.
He's not always that serious about the game, but he's such a talented player.
I think you said always wrong. Oh shoot, I meant to say ever. Never mind. Trying to make a joke. Drop the ball.
You're very funny today. You see refinery off for Strelok as well. Strelok not going for that many Rexes. If you take a look at Strelok's build right now, by the way, Ben, if HuK would go for quick blink stalker aggressions, I can't take that serious. I want to repeat that note right now. if HuK would go for blink stalkers right now, it would be a lot better. And
Kevin got in trouble for name calling.
Yeah.
All right, Banshee's coming out with Cloak from Strelok.
Even though Cloak could be scary, but he had a robotics facility as well to the observers. If HuK would have gone for the same build, it would have been a lot better for him in facing this strategy. Then again, maybe Strelok is going for this build because he scouted that quick nexus, which he did not do in the previous game, because he blocked the natural expand with that engineering.
HuK going up to 7 gates. And he hasn't gotten that robo yet, Kev. So the Cloak Banshee could be really, really scary if he doesn't get that mixed in here soon.
I'm starting to really worry about this as well. This is a ton of gates for HuK. Cloak is more than halfway done.
I like that Strelok's playing this kind of delayed Banshee style. We've seen the Koreans doing it for a little while.
And he's also getting siege tanks, man. And if siege tanks is pretty much the best thing that you can ever have against mass gateway pooch, it seems like HuK is getting really unfortunate with the strategies that he chooses. And look at this, Strelok's gonna spot that pylon straight away. But did HuK see that Banshee?
Well, he hasn't reacted with the Robo yet. He's not.
But he has a Forge, so I mean, Forges are not great against Cloak Banshees.
It's like an eventual answer, though.
Yeah.
Like the energy's gonna run out. I don't think it's going to go too well for HuK. The Banshee's going to make its way over. Tanks are... Well, Siege Mode's not ready. HuK has about
yeah, but this is super hard to break with gateway units. This is really, really hard to break with gateway units. And this Cloak Banshee is going to make its way into HuK's base right now. HuK is in a world of trouble.
Oh my god, this is almost... It's not technically a build order loss, but this is a great situation for Strelok.
Yeah, this is... I don't think that HuK is going to be able to break this, but he's going to try to go for it. Guardian Shield is activated.
Siege Mode not quite done yet, but here comes HuK. We're going to see some force. Oh, and there's a Cloak Banshee to help defend. Strelok can just pick off all the sentries with that. It won't even be an issue. Siege Mode is now done. Strelok has 2 tanks out. Best case scenario. Where's the other Banshee? Oh, there he is. Oh my goodness, HuK. Are you even watching HuK? 10 kills. Oh, finally he pulls probes.
And it didn't matter that much. He doesn't have detection, so it doesn't matter where he pulls it. Just now he wipes in his robotics facility. He's gonna wipe in his Stalker over here, but HuK is in so much trouble. It's
40
insane.
supply against 64 HuK. So far behind. I don't know that there's anything he can do. He's adding cannons. He's getting a Robo. But Strelok has got tanks.
HuK is getting really unlucky, as you mentioned, man, with the strategy that he chooses. Then again, you can always rewind it and then saying maybe you just picked the wrong one. Obviously, StarCraft 2 is a game where everybody gambles a little bit, at least once in a game. HuK perhaps taking big risks, going for a strategy like this, just trying to get that quick win with a lot of gates.
Yeah.
Not getting rewarded for it.
Those stalkers out in the middle of the map were trying to hunt down the Banshee, but HuK was not able to find it. She's going to make it back home safe and sound. Well, maybe... Nope, that was going to make it home too. So, Strelok.
Strelok playing really well, though.
Yeah, he's playing perfectly. He's definitely been fortunate with just how well his builds have worked in his favor. But 57 supply for HuK against 82 for Strelok.
HuK still does have a worker late. Like, if there's anything that's working for HuK, it's probably the worker late. Despite Strelok killing 20 probes, that's kind of insane. So HuK went for a 7-gate build, but he's still been building a ton of probes. He's researching charge right now. He's playing against Tank Marine, so it's gonna be tough. He doesn't have any upgrades either. Like, absolutely zero. It would be very nice to get at least an armor upgrade out. Then again, he's so low on units that it's always risky to invest into upgrades right now. And Strelok is moving out.
And this is a really nasty army. +1 will probably be done by the time Strelok wants to fight. Combat shield is also probably going to be finished up.
And just now HuK is warping in at the Templar Archives, but of course that's not going to help him anymore. Because, well, maybe he can warp into our Templars and feedback these Banshees, but they don't even have that much energy, and they won't have either because they have Cloak.
And Banshees can just pick off sentries, so force field's going to be pretty much a non-issue. Strelok's doubling HuK's army supply right now. And here we go, man. The tanks making their way. They're already sieged up on that low ground. And this is exactly what we said. The Banshee's going to try to pick off some sentries. Kills one. One Banshee's going to go down, but
4 siege tanks.
Oh, Banshee, you don't want to hang out there. And this is just a nasty, devastating push by Strelok. I don't think HuK's got an answer.
HuK's just trying to save as much time as possible. Perhaps he's going for it right now. A lot of Zealots storming in.
They are going to stream right in there, but does he have enough? There's a lot of Stem Marines. The siege tanks making short work of everything else. And Strelok, what an upset this is going to be.
Wow.
2-0 against HuK. Who would have predicted that? Not me.
Not me either.
Not you either. And wow.
That's just crazy.
High prominence. I mean, Strelok played great. His builds were really good against HuK's builds. Is kind of a lot of what it boils down to.
Surprising to see HuK choosing the strategies that he goes for. He didn't play the standard, just go for an expand, get a couple of gates and maybe perhaps one Colossus to feel safe, or High Templars and then into Colossus, trying to go for those macro games. Because both games were very risky. Game 1, he just wanted to be really aggressive, which can work. Because often if you feel that you're better than your opponent, you can play really, really aggressive, because the more aggressive you play, the more likely it is that you force your opponents to make mistakes. This is something that we all face when we play a better player. It's like, okay, this guy's all over the place. I'm really starting to screw up right now. But yeah, that didn't happen the first game. And the second game, HuK goes for a 7-gate, which is basically an all-in strategy. And
against Cloak and tanks.
The worst thing that could happen.
I really wonder if if we can pull it back full circle to the question we asked at the beginning of the cast, HuK's playing the Korean metagame. Strelok's doing what the Europeans do. HuK's builds don't seem to really to fit that.
Nope. Not in this case, but I've seen HuK play so different as well. So I don't know.
That's a great win for Strelok. $150 in his pocket, so he's going to be very happy, and that puts him in a great place in the division. That's 2 points. That game was brought to you guys by GameMinder. Go check them out. Handleopera.com/ I believe it's products. I don't have it written down right in front of me, but it's an awesome app for your smartphone that allows you to set reminders for game releases and things like the NASL broadcasts, which you should be watching every night.
In 1080p.
In 1080p with your HD pass.
So we buy
with 9,999 of your friends, thus coaxing me and Roddy into buying the first round of drinks at the Anthill Pub this Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you've said it all, man. I think you've said it all.